Howdy guys, I'm Follow8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Dream of 5 by Parrhesia and Lumi. Today it's time for Chapter 15, Homecoming. Our paths now converge, as I said last time. If you're joining me from the other route, it is time for everything to come back together, and I assume we set out back to our home country and attempt to take back the Akhman territory. 8th Ruby Rise, year of the Osprey. Grand Library, we're still here. Sounds good to me. Today marks 2 months that we have been the honored guests of Musain's new provost, Fleur. 2 months hunkering down against the cold with warm food and fires. 2 months of comfort. I have noticed in the mirror I have grown softer, losing that raw-boned edge inflicted by those sleepless nights on the run. Perhaps this new look suits a queen. Still, I have done my utmost to retain my edge. The task is close at hand. I have received a report yesterday that the passes are beginning to thaw. Any excuse for putting this war off is over. In truth, I know not what we shall find on the other side of the mountains, but the few indications we have of Akhma suggest the Lord Protector has only entrenched his power. Of course it concerns me. Our victory here could be only achieved against a weak, fractured foe. I doubt that Pharaoh will allow for such discord to foment in his ranks. The messenger has arrived. I am now to have my meeting with the provost. I suspect this is the last night I shall have to enjoy the library's comforts. Perhaps someday I might return. Maybe. I wonder if we're going to keep our book. Oh, who's this? Is this the Queen? I wonder. Your Excellency, I received, so you're able to rouse yourself in the end. I apologize for any tardiness. I had only sought to... Queen does not apologize. Be true to this sigil you have chosen for yourself. I understand you have decreed you shall march under the banner of a steel rose. Okay, that's very fitting. Yes, Your Excellency, the thread of steel beneath a delicate surface. Thought it was Corbeau who provided me the thought. Mine is not a poetic soul. A well-chosen sigil. Symbols are important regardless of the poesy of one's own spirit. Right. Might I ask what you were discussing in my absence? Certain logistical details, you shall not need to concern yourself with those. You, girl, must fix your sight on the big picture. So she is dressed as a queen now. I wonder if that's going to be her new fighting portrait as well. More than likely. Well, Your Excellency, I am at your disposal. It is my great pleasure to report that your forces are mustered. It's a good thing that they had the time to catch up. Comedy gold, I know. Of course, the gendarmerie have been beaten from pillar to post by the war, yet we have spared all that we can. Furthermore, a number of aspiring talents have pledged themselves to you, seeking to make their name. And I understand that Daffodil Corbeau, the self-styled flower of the revolution, has taken it upon herself to raise battalions of her own in your name. Not so great a host that would have you battering down Conleth's gates, but enough to ensure you shall have some way to enforce your authority. And it shall be my very great pleasure to lead them, Provost. In your service, of course, Your Eminence. Rest assured you'll be able to count on me. I'm glad to hear it, though you have me at a disadvantage. This is Countess Hupistra, a highly promising candidate for the council. I can vouch for her talents and her grace under fire. She'll be respected by the troops and help you keep them in line. Our interests coalesce. You'll win your crown and I'll earn my spurs. Now, Your Excellency, I should see to the troops. Of course, you are excused. I do hope Gareth is still going to be highly important. You've been truly generous, Your Excellency. I only hope to repay you with victory, and by forging a lasting accord that can enrich both our troubled nations. And with all the tidy, polite words, you cut to the heart of the matter. You are, of course, the rightful queen by your nation's backward tradition. I have no doubt you hew closer to virtue than the Lord Protector. Yet my faith in you extends only so far as you are able to claim victory. Should your expedition fail, you shall have a place at this court, provided you have treated my men with care and my friendship with gravity. She's kind of becoming a bit wrought with power, isn't she? I don't know if that's the right term for it, but she's rather inclined towards maintaining that power at all costs. I mean, I guess it's a point of respect, but at the same time, you know, it makes me wonder about the future. If word reaches me that you've been wanton with my people, then mark me, you shall not find the welcome you seek. Understand further that we are in no position to declare open war on Akhma. What you have is what you shall get. I understand, Your Excellency. This is the only shot we have. Believe me, I shall not squander it. Good. Knight Magister, kindly step forward. Oh, okay. Knight Magister, eh? A far cry from a mere adjutant. I have seconded Knight Magister Tormalet to your personal guard. Okay, well here he is. He shall act as my voice in Akuma, and his remarkable talents are at your disposal. Never accept a bloody promotion. What was that? I said it'll be an honor and a delight. Just as I expected. I'll take it that you would have us marching on the morrow. Why, I would expect you are chomping at the bit to reclaim your lost queendom. Of course, I did not intend to give off any impression of dragging my feet. Though your hospitality has been grand, I am eager to return to my homeland. Of course, take the day to prepare. Julian and Arcus have also returned to the library. It's my understanding they wish to speak to you personally. And I to them. Thank you once again, Your Excellency. See to her, Knight Magister. You are, after all, now her man. Aye, but I won't forget where my loyalties lie, nor my debts. Be sure of that. Okay. I must confess, Lord Hengeist, she is still yet to look the part. She knows how to speak prettily, yet there remains a hunger in her eyes, one that speaks more to the sellsword captain than the deposed princess. A lean and hungry look fits a leader. Across the continent we have been led by a sheep long enough. I believe Ethelrina to be a wolf. A wooga. And am I lupine enough to your liking, sir? Was I worthy or merely the most expedient option? Your Excellency, I believe that fate can at times be kind. On that note, in your studies, have you ever encountered the term, the leveler? Okay. There is some discontent in Arena, or should that be, Your Eminence? Arcus, Julian, it's good to see you both. These halls seem strangely silent without your collective bombast. I'll not have you standing on ceremony, save that for court. I can only apologize for tarrying so long, but there was much to do in my family's lands. With the snows having fallen, news of the regime change was slow to travel. I feared the scars left by the war may take a generation or more to heal. But what matter, the business was taken care of in the end, and now I have unencumbered all my obligations to my house, with the blessing of the provost, and can pledge my continued services to the rightful Queen of Akuma. My Julian, I'm pleased, do not get me wrong, but I'll admit to surprise. I thought you would seize the chance to help rebuild your nation. True, a great part of me did desire to enjoy the fruits of success, or to take on a more active hand in the slow process of rebuilding. Yet in truth, I am not a builder. I am a plower of fields at heart, not a sower of seeds. What he's trying to say, I think, is that we are, at heart, crusaders. At least for myself, I know not how to mend what has been broken. I know only to shatter unjust orders, beyond which we both owe you a debt and would be fain to repay it. Or would fain repay it. Are you sure? I can promise that the prospect of facing death far from home is... I should not want you to face that out of obligation alone. Rena, you accept a host of thousands, yet you ask your companions if we have second thoughts on the matter. Are you expecting us to meet with death? Or have you some other reason to push us aside? No, rest assured I only... to suggest, nothing more. I know your concern comes from the heart, but do not doubt our resolve. Of the company that liberated the Grand Library, not one demurs. Some stand for loyalty, others perhaps because they know nothing else, and I am sure some simply wish to enrich themselves off the spoils. Even then, that speaks to their faith in you to secure victory. We all believe in you, Ethelrina. Then my first order to you is, it's just Rena, to the both of you. I couldn't have you start treating me like some distant queen. I'm not your better. Yet the great dragon's blood flows through your veins. There's no virtue in false modesty. Yet if you would have me call you Rena, then Rena you shall be. I must see to other preparations, but rest assured I shall ready in time to march north. I'm glad we could see each other once again. As am I, Julian, and thank you. There's something else. Something Julian can hear. Not that he cannot, but there is no reason to encumber him with this. While we were on the road together, I received a missive from Vishra. Must have been important to risk sending a knight all over the passes. Seemed the word has already reached my father of your true identity. So soon, how could the message have made its way through to him? I know not how, unless he has known some time before any of us did. Arcus, I barely even know who your father is. He received no word from me. Curious. In any case, his command to me was straightforward and unambiguous. See the girl to Conleth at all costs. What interest has he in you? Does he believe that strongly in the birthright of true royalty? I doubt it. He has little love for our own queen. I know not what to make of it, but thought you had best know. And again, rest assured, you would have my axe, regardless of any order. Of course, Arcus. I don't doubt that for a moment. Go on. Go make sure Julian stays out of trouble. I have some final preparations of my own to see to. Okay. Took us 2 weeks to trudge back across the mountains. Good time, all things considered, but morale was high. I think we were all eager to see Akma. For many of us, it was our home, despite all that had happened. And for the rest, it represented the opportunity of their lives if they had the strength to claim it. Okay. Is it going to be another... Interesting. Crazy. Dang, this maze of foothills. Could take us weeks to unravel this blasted honeycomb. My Helga is at home at such heights. Had it not been for the soft one's overabundance of caution, I could convey us over in a trice. Having borne witness to our recent string of ill fortune, Sir Bellona, I dare say you should recognize my caution as entirely proportionate. For all the misfortunes and indignities we have suffered over the past months, casualties have been kept to an acceptable level. I shall not have the rest of us squandered over these passes. There is no cause to bicker. We are united in purpose, are we not? Bellona, I would ask that you invest the same trust in Sileth that I do. Believe me, I too wish to surge with all haste into Akma's heart, yet Sileth has never once led me astray. As you wish, just so long as we can at least get moving soon. You shan't have to wait long. Look, the scout returns. He does indeed. Oh, Conleth. Okay. Are these the ones from Akama, or from Honduras? I wonder. Bad news, Chief. The hills are crawling with all manner of low-life cutthroats. Had you not said that these lands had been purged of the menace? I had, yes, but I've also been gone some months. Things can change quickly. So it seems. Well, I see no cause for fear. If anything, this is an opportunity. Opportunity, my lord. Why, of course, we can ingratiate ourselves to our new hosts. What better way than sweeping aside the bandits who accost them? Respectfully, sir, these aren't helots with bent backs from field work. There's a whole task force meant to stamp out brigandry, and, well, if the Striders have been routed, that means these brigands aren't to be taken lightly. There's a glimmer of hope, though. Some way off in the distance, I could see scores of banners. Couldn't make out their sigils, but we know at the very least they cannot be coming from Honduras. Yeah. Therefore, I would favor our chances with them over brigands. As we find ourselves with our backs to the wall, it appears we have no choice but to forge on towards them. Then our path is set. My lord, my charge shall scatter the brigands to the four winds. Allow me to lead the way, and you shall reach them with nary a scratch. Bold words befitting a brave warrior, yet rest assured you shall not have to carry the day alone. Charge, for glory and for our blessed ancestors. Conleth? Aye, sir. You have a good head on your shoulders. Make sure Lord Samorius stays on his. Okay. Can't help but feel like there was an or else implied. Ah well, bandit hunting's well in your wheelhouse. Con, let's do this. Okay. So these are going to be our new allies, I presume. Maybe a bit of a reconciliation, in a sense, so that we get some people from the other route? Something of the sort? Bloody heck fire. Hills are crawled with bandit scum, like wood lice scattered from a stump. Ain't the homecoming you expected, boss. It is not, but perhaps it should have been. For all our efforts against those dang dark rites, we've been gone so long. Nevertheless, if we were able to conquer them then... yeah, I'd like to say that. Trouble is, we didn't just kill the rites, but a bunch of striders, too. So while we were gone, it looks like the bandits have gone out of control. Farrell sure as heck ain't been doing his house cleaning, eh? It cannot change our plans. We must push on. Do you not agree, Rena? No, you have the right of it. Besides, the Queen cannot be seen to quail before bandits. I'm sure there are many who would be grateful for purging them. Ready the men, Sergeant. We'll cleanse the bandits from the Vale. Right. Sure thing, boss. Well, much as I had hoped to put this moment off, Queen Ethorina. What is it now? Fleur bade me put all of my talents at your disposal. To that end, allow me to join you on this merry little headhunt. May not know these lands, but I'll guarantee you that brigand scum can't hold a candle to me. See no reason to turn aside your offer. Alright, but if the fight turns against you, you must retreat. For all our history, I find it is better than I found it is better the devil, you know. Well spoken, though a moot point. If any of these unwashed men should so much as lay a glancing blow on me, I'll die of embarrassment long before blood loss claims me. Rest assured it will not come to that. Then may it be so. Steel roses with me. Set these brigands to flight. Okay. Very long chunk of story, but very much necessary given everything that has happened. We are down to 11 people that we can deploy. Do we have... Is he going to join us at the onset of the map? Yeah, okay. At least temporarily. Maybe? We'll see. We will indeed see. It seems we have a few new characters to think about, though. Say Mori. Seemed puffed up at first, but in time I grew to respect his firm character, his direct manner, his sense of duty. I'm not going to look over them just yet. He has B and C. He gets pretty interesting stuff going on. Ancient Flux. Okay. Alright. Wait, is that the... Okay. Well, we've got some very interesting ones on our hands. It appears all are ready to promote. Okay, this is... Yeah, okay. Mori's Heirloom Clan Blade, a 1-2 range, 6 might sword. Okay. Well, we will certainly look over them, but before we do that, I've got to do my battle preps, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into this one. This one should be a bit of a long one, in all honesty. We're going to have quite the amount of unit reviews and whatnot. Say Mori, the valiant noble of Honduras, is considered the third of your lords. While not mandatory to deploy, he must survive. Okay. Right, actually, before we do this, hold on a second. Before we set off into strange and uncertain lands, we do actually have some promotions to do. I forgot to quickly promote Franseza. She does deserve it. She's made it a very long way. She now gets to be a sniper, or whatever the class name is. They're always quite a bit different, more unique marksman. Alrighty, a little bit of speed certainly helps. Very hard hitter, 22 defense is no joke. I'm very pleased with how far she's come. She's been doing a very, very good job. Give her the killer bow and probably the Vorpal bow. Well, maybe I'll give her the silver bow. Don't really see a reason not to. Well, I kind of do see a reason not to. Kind of because I want the steel longbow on her. I'll trade them between her and Gareth because, you know, she can break these and I'll have no issues with that. Gareth can use this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and promote Arcus. I do have him benched. It is honestly of no fault of his. It's simply that I don't have enough deployment to use him. But he is level 20, so we'll go ahead and promote him. I guess I could have saved it for next time that I used him. But I'm interested in seeing what he becomes. So, okay. The Neuramon Hector, Brave Hector animations. Juggernaut. Very cool. +3 speed. +6 HP. Yeah, no, he's really, really good. I do want to use him again. I have grown to respect him in a certain sense, you know. Is his portrait upgraded? Are those different colored? I think it might be upgraded. Well, either way, he's very cool. He's very good. I've come to enjoy him over the time that I've had him. I do hope to bring him back soon enough. But as it is right now, I just so happen to like the units that I have a little bit more. We'll see if Eileen can catch up. I do need to promote her, give her some levels. I'm keeping Rena unpromoted for the moment because I want to get her up to speed as well. So now we should be able to get into it. And of course, Say Mori apparently is going to be our new one. So let's do some unit reviews. We've got Severin now, ever aspiring to improve his lot in life. He had come up so far from nothing, yet never quite far enough. Joins us with a Fimbulvetter, a Thunder, a Mend Staff, and a Potion. Him being here is why I was okay with benching Julian for a little bit, just for a couple of maps, I would say. He's not bad. 15 magic, 18 speed, and 14 res is pretty cool. Pretty low defense, pretty low HP. All things considered, not insane growth rates or anything, but he sure is good for what he does. He's an improvement over Liz, at the very least. I would deploy him over her. Maybe get his staff rank up a little bit so he can use Physic, and who knows, he could come in handy. I've really enjoyed his character. His portrait's awesome. I enjoy how snarky he is and all of that. So, pretty cool indeed. Plus he comes with another Thunder, and you know, I have been wanting some of those. We do have some shops down here that I'm going to visit later, but for now, I'm going to use that Thunder to its fullest. Here's Say Mori. Seemed puffed up at first, but in time I grew to respect his firm character, his direct manner, his sense of duty. He comes with a Clan Spellblade, 1-2 range, Mori's Heirloom Clan Blade. I wonder if the Say is like a, what is it? not title, like an honorific or something. Slimland's Ancient Sword, which is, I don't know what the ancient weapons and so on and so forth are, but it's pretty neat regardless. Comes with his promotion item for nobles who have earned prestige in the eyes of royalty. He's already level 18 as a fencer. The underwrite military aristocrat was expected to be the pinnacle of martial prowess, but an aesthete besides. Okay. Well, either way, B rank in swords, high C rank in lances, and really honestly quite good stats. 15 strength, 17 speed, and 14 defense with 33 HP. 9 constitution, pretty cool. And 45 strength, 55 speed, 40 defense. Kinda lends him to being a really good unit. I'm gonna have to assume he promotes into some kind of Elliewood Lord equivalent, maybe gets a horse. So immediately he becomes better than most units that I have. That said, I'll see if I wind up enjoying him. At the moment, I don't feel strongly towards him, but we will indeed see. I'll probably promote him by the end of the map. I want to do at least one battle with him and see, you know, what all he's capable of. A 1 to 2 range sword, though, it's not that good right about now, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, he comes with Bellona, who's very interesting to me. Considered herself without parallel, so she sought adventure in Honduras and found in us all she could want. Comes with a Steel Lance, Glass Lance, Breath Bracer, which is, you know, Billy Shield equivalent, and a Master Seal. You're gonna notice all 4 of these come with a Master Seal. Ready to promote out the gate if you want. I'm gonna be saving at least 2 of them, not to put spoilers down or anything. Either way, she's pretty cool. 18 strength, 15 speed, 13 defense with 34 HP, and some pretty standard Wyvern Knight growth rates. Although she is a bit on the faster side, so that's kind of nice. Fire Affinity and 10 Constitution, so she's not getting weighed down too much. Fire Affinity is a good one for crit rate as well. So I'll have to see who all she supports with. I'll have to see if I can make room for her. I like her portrait a lot. I like the little horns. It's a very nice touch. Pretty cool character. Here's Sileth, another mage, served I sense to keep him grounded. She had found a way to rise to her wits alone. It is a great measure of misfortune for her that I already have 2 to 3 mages that I really enjoy, because all things considered, she's pretty much the exact mage that I would have wanted if I'd gone the Honduras route. I do think she's better than Julian all around. 13 magic, 17 speed with really high res and really good defense. You really can't go wrong with this unit. 31 HP on a 10 defense mage. Quite good. Very high res, very good speed, not getting doubled. She's not weighed down tremendously by her weapons, a little bit, but not tremendously. A very good character. A very, very good character indeed. Ice Affinity is not bad in this game. It gives you the defense and the attack, so can't really go wrong. I'm sure if I had gone the other route, she would have been probably promoted instead of Julian, for example. And then here's Conleth. Starts with capped speed, comes with a killer bow and a short bow and a potion. Had thought all deserters to be vicious, desperate brutes, but he never once seemed to regret his decision. Well, good, because I don't think I'll regret getting him. 14 strength, capped speed, 8 defense, and pretty much the growths you'd expect of a nomad-type character. Rather high on the strength side, but of course no complaints from me. 8 constitution and 8 move is really good, especially when you're mounted. So, all things considered, all of these characters seem really good. Going to be trying them out at my leisure, of course, and we'll see which ones stick and which ones don't. The biggest difficulty in this game, of course, has and always will be the difficulty of simply deciding who to deploy. So ideally, if my throat will cooperate with me, because I am still suffering in this way, I will carry on. I don't have a lot of plans for this one. The boss is Dismas, if you remember him, the first boss we ever faced. Still scarred up. Still healed thanks to Asher. Asher has truly been the downfall of us all. Franseza Sword Reaver as a berserker, although he doesn't get high crit as being, or due to being a berserker. So that's nice in a certain capacity. Main objective here, get Seren, Rena, and Eileen as much experience as I can. That way I can do my very best to do my very best in the future. Big brain maneuver, I know. Wow, 51 HP on these guys, crazy. Well, good thing Severin is able to one-round them. I don't really want him to, though. I'll go ahead and start right here with you. Maybe I could, well, maybe we'll start down here, actually. I kind of want to see these guys in action. We'll start off nice and easy. A little bit of short bow. Iron longbows are unmounted only. So he's really going to have to hold up on his own merits in order to kind of get through for us. Maybe dodge here. Haven't seen one of these animations for a while. Saw one as an enemy some time back, but only one. Oof, gets hit with that 36. We don't have any healing on hand down here, just a potion or two. And even if we did, we don't have access to a proper... Well, I mean, we have someone who could promote into a healer, but not a heal item. So, gets a bit scary in that regard. Let's see. We're definitely going to be taking some damage, no doubt. Luckily, it's set up in a way that I can pretty easily get away with it. I'll just take the damage here if I have to with my 2 long range and then stand out in front of them and get kills with my short range. I will give, like I said, the Lord at least 1 level up before I promote him. Might just give him 2 depending on how things go, but we'll see. Alright, Bellona. Sounds like bologna. Very good on bread. A little bit of cheese. Sometimes you gotta cheese things a little bit though, right? Warding Lance, no big deal. And then I can send him over here with his Slim Lance. Very fascinating. Yeah, he does indeed use a somewhat Elliewood-like model, which I quite enjoy. Okay. So for the most part, just kind of got to make sure I don't die to these two. Luckily, the Warding Lance isn't that strong. He's got pretty good defense, so shouldn't be too much of a worry. I do want to get down there as soon as possible, though. Let's see. If I could only get Amelia down close enough. She is so good. So ridiculously good. Well, in that case, maybe I'll do it like this then. I'll steel bow this guy so I can get the kill with someone I actually want to get the kill on. It's a nice thing about Gareth, he's still being a Jagan after all this time. If I really wanted to, I could let Tricia... I think I will let Tricia do this. Let's see, I've got 2 Slim Swords just trying to get rid of them. For now, I'll use the... I didn't really give her anything weak-ish to work with, did I? Well, either way, I do want to get this one out of the way, so that's going to be my primary focus for the moment. A little bit of Iron Longbow should set me up a kill for Seren. Serendipity, indeed. Yeah, this is going to be really nice, having a real good, solid couple of units. I can't wait to promote Seren, honestly. I want to have a second, more res-heavy version of Colbane. I think it'll be super omega worth it, as a matter of fact. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you down here. That way I can probably manage to kill... Let's see. I guess, like I said, I'll give this one Arena. She should be fine against this guy. Yeah, you don't move anyway. Okay, a little bit of Slim Sword then. That should work just fine. I think that she should be okay. That is to say, Tricia should be okay. She did become one of my most reliable very quickly. Okay, capped strength, or capped skill and speed. Something of an Erica/Lynn over here. Let's see, how are you guys doing? Maybe I don't want to step into your range directly. It's fine if I just kill the archer, though. So we'll try our best and we'll see what happens. A little bit of thunder never hurt nobody, except for this guy, of course. Ooh, throat's still kind of in shambles. I apologize. I'm very quickly losing my voice, but I just couldn't stop playing. The game was too much fun. Why is it so good? Explain. Either way, this one's got... This unit can move, and it's also got a long-range tome. Not excessively strong or anything, but it does set a precedent that, henceforth, that is something that we'll have to watch out for. Interesting, to say the very least. Not opposed to it at all. Let's see, I do want to get into the supply, maybe get that Iron Blade out. I think it'll be a little bit better than using stuff I don't want to use. Not that it necessarily hurts me to put Tricia down here with whatever she wants to use, but I don't really want to use the Vorpal sword if I don't have to. Just for example, I do still have a Steel Blade I could give her. She is just barely missing the kill, and you've only got 9 speed, so even if she's weighed down a ton, it's not a big deal. Really none of my units here are punished by standing in range of this archer. So we'll just do it like this. Warding Lance be darned. Who cares when you got Kothiva right here? She could have nuked him with the armor effective light magic if she wanted. By the look of things, it's not going to be long before we're facing a lot of promoted enemies at once, and I'm eager in a very cautious way to find out what that's like. Okay, I am going to go ahead and do this, though. You can have your Steel Blade back. Let's see. Yeah, steel blade goes back to you. I guess in exchange for the flame tongue, because I don't think I'm going to be using it at the moment. No, nothing here warrants it. Oh geez, like I said, my voice is going out. Here's hoping I'll last. I will probably split this one up into 2 parts. It's a rather large map. Once I get about half of the enemy force conquered and I get the units down here spoken to and all that, we should be good to go. And of course I can get Mr. Severin down here. I do like Severin, he's been a very cool character. Let's see, you're in range. Okay, hopefully you go for Rena, that'd be my ideal. Go with Eva will be fine, regardless. Hey boss, looks like we got some movement on the borders. That slick little lordling and his merry little band, huh? I already sent some guys to... No, not those guys. There's a whole battalion down the other track. They're sending out a sortie our way. Wait. A whole army's out there from the border. Looks that way, boss. I'll be danged. We're getting invaded, boys, but these mountains are ours. If they come down in force, we'll pull back and pick them off. Maybe get us some raids off their supply caravan, huh? But if they're just sending a little section to come flush us out, they're gonna get more than they bargained for, marked me. Scrag 'em and scalp 'em, boys. Do it for Akima. Alright, boss? All of us tangling with an army? Tack with that. There's this cozy little village up north, though. Yeah, that's more my speed. Don't mind me, boss. Okay, so Thief is gonna go and try to ransack the village, then. I can deal with that. That's no problem. Good old Parrhesia. Could you imagine that one day she would be standing on the front lines tanking armor knights and swords and axes and every manner of every which thing? I mean, given it is a warding lance, but even still, she's doing a great job. Armor smasher. Hopefully, homeboy with the axe isn't too high in damage. Guess we sure will see. Hope he doesn't have like a steel axe or something, because that could be her downfall 2 times over. I think it's a hatchet, right? Yep. I didn't calc it, but she is chilling. That's why we trust. We trust Parrhesia. We always do. Plus, she's got the supply. I don't even know why I needed to stand her next to Rena earlier. Could have just done that from the get-go. Alrighty. Really, you choose to die. Well, fascinating choice, no doubt. I guess it's the highest damage you would have taken. Or dealt, that is. So it should very well work out. Should very well work out indeed. Still getting good experience, too. I guess the enemies, like I was saying, probably going to wind up being promoted before I know it. Do I really want to worry about getting, let's see, Steel Axe? I'll just place him here and he can play around with his little clan spellblade. I'm sure it'll be good. Trust. It looks like it will not be, but trust. And then we can work on this set of circumstances otherwise. Place you up here and you can do your thing, and then the rest of us can walk up here and do our thing. We'll see if we get Conleth up there quick enough. Okay. Probably could just send Colbane by himself over there. I don't really see a reason not to, in all honesty. If I could get Seren 2 kills, she could probably promote. So we'll start with this one. Armor Smasher at the ready. Okay, and then one more, I hope, will do the job. I will indeed dance for her. Hopefully next turn we get to promote her. I do have a Master Seal on her ready to go. So can we kill this one? It's within reason. Might as well give it a whirl. We can always rescue drop her down some. I do wonder if we're gonna get to use any of these new units. I've already got a bunch of favorites. I'm already missing my boy Florent. Oh, come on. We're gonna miss it by that much? Well, I guess I'll drop you in range of Buddy down here with your javelin equipped, and you can enemy phase that. Take, and you can probably pick her up now. Swap you to javelin. Take and drop. There you go. Nice and easy. Got homeboy here for the healing now. That's quite convenient. I do kind of wish Dolian promoted into one of these. Guessing that's a job for troubadours or some such. Okay. Rena, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get you a kill, that's what we're gonna do. with Colbane's help and Gareth's might, it might just get done. Now let's see. I could attempt to set this up for her. I wonder how much damage she'll deal with the javelin. 24, 4 damage. So if I use the steel longbow, should be exact, shouldn't it? That's 30s. No, that's 34. But she's got the support, so she'll get the kill with the support in mind. Unless that's already displayed. Unless the support's already factored in. 17. Yeah, it is already factored in. Oh well. I just needed the chip damage anyway. That'll indeed work out for me. Well, if we only had a bit more damage output. We indeed do not. I guess I could shove Gareth. No, I couldn't. Well, let's bring everyone else down then. I guess I can hope for the crit, maybe? I don't really want to use the Lance Reaver for 2 uses. We'll hope. If we don't get it, then that's fine. Relatively funny in a sense, but fine. Nice, good job. Just what I was hoping for. We had to get out that 6 damage at all costs. It was of utmost importance, I assure you. Okay, you're in range of 1. Silver X over here. 35. Minus 13 for 22 damage. Well, maybe we'll just stand in this forest and I'll allow them to do as they please against Miss Tricia. The Mistress Tricia. Gonna set us up quite nicely for some kills at the very least. I'm glad that Seren will be able to promote upon player phase. Because she deserves it. Her and Fran have been putting in good work. Good job, Bellona. Is she level 16? I think she is, yeah, and she's very fast, given Steelblade Mercenary. Very much slowed down. Steel Lance is no joke, but she makes it seem as though it is one. Really, 20 damage. Does it hit on res? Is that the thing that it does? I'm gonna have to assume it hits on res and uses his strength as a modifier. So maybe that's the bonus that it inflicts or gives. Alright, let's promote. Come on, a little bit of experience is all I need. Good. Excellent. Great job, Seren. Not gonna cap anything, but get very close with skill and speed. Putting Colbane to shame, well, except for the part where she's not at all, but we'll simply say as much. Okay, well, I'll give Samori a kill, and we'll see if everything works out with him. I'm interested, no doubt. I'm at the very least, upon getting him promoted, going to, let's see, can't quite reach with you. I could with a shove. Could indeed with a shove. I'm assuming you two can talk. Really, you can't. Interesting. Well, at the very least, I have a promotion to give out, so please enjoy, as a very much so deserving unit gets the promotion. Feels really nice to get all my people promoted. Everyone is epic and cool. That is such a good palette. Plus, of course, it's even more Ephraim animations, more of my favorites. Totally worth it. Entirely. 20, 22, and 16. Where's Colbane at? 20, 24, or 22, 24, and 19. He is better, but she's almost capped her res. Somehow. I have no idea how, as a matter of fact. Probably the high base, and a little bit of luck on my side. 17 luck, 12 luck. Yeah, these are some good characters. Some very, very strong units. Okay, a bit of healing then. Either that or I could Fimble better and set up the kill. Is Fimble better really less heavy than Thunder? Surprising, but I guess it is what it is. Don't really need a Javelin. I guess I'll use it on you. Might as well. Might as well get this guy out of the way. This fool. You got nothing on Cathale. Nothing at all. So we've got the Thief on his way up. I can probably get along that path without too many issues. Let's see. Is there any possible way I get behind Samori and push him up? Probably not. Well, let's see what Colbane's got, because I do want to give this kill. Maybe we'll bring Gareth down. And get a little bit more damage on the homie. Crazy. Pulls up, doesn't miss 286s. What a legend. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll use Slim Sword. I need to heal if I'm going to do that, though. Alright, you. Time to get your staff rank up. Surely this will miss anyway, but we'll hope. Kind of tempted to go for the Colbane Arena support at this point. Both of them are obviously mainstays for a number of reasons. Arena because she has to be, and Colbane because he's goated. Okay. She took that offensively, I see. Got a very good level up in the process. Steals away a little Silver Axe I'm very appreciative of. I'm looking forward to seeing her promotion, in all honesty. I'm assuming she's going to become a flyer if she's going to get, you know, a white dragon of some sort. Okay, 2 kills for Eileen. I think maybe that's the better play than giving another one to Samori on a whim. If Eileen could promote by the end of the map, I'd be very pleased. It's going to be a hard-fought few levels, but I'm pretty sure I can get her there. You can't quite reach. Well, it's going to be a job for Tricia then. Or maybe for Bellona. Not quite. Going to be a joint expedition. 39 HP on the enemy archers. That's wild. Absolutely wild, but I understand. I'm here for it. Excuse me. Hopefully, everything will work out. I don't even know if I'll need to split this episode. For the most part, it's just a very large amount of story reading. Maybe I should. Yeah, I probably will. Maybe we'll do one more turn then. Or 2. Whatever feels better. There we go. I don't talk about Blixa much, but it's just because Blix is such a staple at this point. I don't know. Blixa, I mean, you can't really go wrong with a bard or a dancer or anything of the sort. I very much like Blixa. I think he's very, very attractive. Got a lot going on in terms of, you know, capability as a unit. Sure can dance, or sing, or play a lute, or some such. I like him, though. I want to read more of his supports. I had a very great time reading his recruitment dialogue. Seems to be a very comedic soul, in a sense. I do wonder if we would have gotten... Let's see, I guess we would have had to have gotten another dancer on the other route. Well, do let me know if you find out who that is. Okay, so a couple of shoves would get me along to you. And she's going to be fine if she goes over there and stands, for the most part. Fenrir on a sorcerer. Well, well. You are going to be a bit more of a burden than I anticipated. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put you up here, Ireland's equipped, and Kothiba's going to go with you. We're going to get that unit figured out really quickly. Really, really quickly. So, yeah, we'll work on that. I might send Colbane with them. I could rescue drop someone quite far up there. Starting from right there. Who do I want to take up there? Probably really just Colbane. Yeah, I'll take Colbane. Colbane and, someone. I'll put him in the forest, probably. I could put Colbane on the mountain. He'd be completely fine. I don't gotta worry about anything. Let's see, can you pick him up? 15. Kind of want Eileen up there a little bit more. The rest is gonna be on the helpful side. Clan Spellblade. Let's see if we can get this promotion next turn. Very good, perfect. I guess it could be worthwhile to attempt to. Never mind, I'm just gonna promote him. I want the promotion stats more than anything else. Do not mind me, I'm merely a skater boy. He said see you later, boy. Okay. That's no problem, I just need to stay out of range of you. It's fine if Miss Madam goes up and does whatever she's got to do. So let's go right here. And Blixa can help us out. And we can drop down Colbane right onto the mountains. Drop him right there. And we're out of range, and you can do as you please. It'll take you a little bit to get off the mountains, but trust me, you'll be fine. You are literally Colbane. What could possibly go wrong? We have a javelin equipped to beat back the archer. We trust him. Okay, a little bit of iron bow. Hopefully not get the kill. Good. That way Rena can. Rena, Eilena, other such characters, and so on and so forth. Okay, there we go. I need to get these promoted kills on the unpromoted units. That's my main driver at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Okay, you can... I could throw an Axe Reaver on you and you'd be fine. Yeah, let's try it. Let's do a little bit of meme. Be a bit silly, as it were. It's good that we just intrinsically know to trust each other. I'm going to send him back to see if there's anything up in this, or if there's any reason to visit it, because I sure didn't do that. And I should be fine without him, in all honesty. Okay, everyone can reach that tile. Well, would she be okay? 35 and 34? She would not be fine. So, if I stand on the mountain tile, she can only get attacked by one. Can she? Not for a moment. Wonder if caves are indeed visitable. I have heard of such a thing, yet I know not if it is true. Come on, get the crit here. Well, I can stick around, I guess, and get this kill on this guy if I really, really please. But you know, sometimes it Scooby how it do be do. No problem. Good job. I do like Bellona. First time in a while that I've seen a wyvern and been like, yeah, this is someone I would use on the long term. Am I simping? Perhaps. It is not yet known. But I'm sure it will be known in due time. The other difficulty is seeing if I want to use Samori. So at the moment I am not convinced. But we'll see on the promotion gains. Maybe he'll turn out to be something pretty stellar. Got more res, not to be overshadowed, for sure. Last use of Javelin. Making it nice and easy on me. I can go and bop you right in the face with an Axe Reaver. And then I can just stand there on the mountain tile and be happy. Be very happy indeed. Okay. So, should be 2 easy kills here. Ideally. If not, it's completely fine. But as expected, it will be 2 easy kills. A little bit of Flux right here. Might as well get the weapon rank up, and if I'm not going to be using Flux too much, it's not a big deal. She's already got plenty of light magic rank, and that's the main one I'm using with her. Indeed plenty. And then with an Iron Lance, we can simply get this job done. If only we had the chain axes. We get the chain lances, but no chain axes. Truly, I am steeped in nothing but misery. Okay. Theoretically, this wouldn't be that bad. But in practice, it kind of is. How do we do here? Mountains are only 1 defense, but they're 20 avoid. So it basically negates weapon triangle, therefore making this an even exchange. 37. Really not taking that much damage. Really not taking that much at all, so... Colbane can do his thing. Probably avoid all in the process. Not that I'm complaining, that's for sure. I guess, for what it's worth... How much damage would you deal? 22? That could get dangerous really quickly. Guess I'll just fly this way with you. I don't really want to worry about it too much, is the main thing. Because if I could get doubled up, I could lose Eileen right here. I don't have a physic user. I think. D rank, C rank, yeah, I don't have a physic user, so I can't really risk it. Well, either way, let's see, should we call it here maybe? Maybe this is a good stopping point. With Colbane in great danger and with my other 2 chilling out up here. Yeah, we might as well. Alrighty. hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. We've got a lot going on. You don't want to miss next time the promotion of Samori. I do apologize for cutting it off here, but I know the story is going to be long right after, especially because we're going to be talking to Samori and getting his perspective of the story, so I don't want this one to go on for too long. As such, do hope you'll be here for the next one. You don't want to miss it. Gonna get the ending piece of this story, gonna get to see what's going on. Gonna see some more promotions, which you most certainly won't want to miss. I guess make sure to share the episode if you haven't already, or like the episode if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. You're this many parts deep. If you're not having a good time, I don't know what to tell you. And become a channel member if you haven't already, because you would have seen this episode several weeks ago now. Pretty sure that's how many I have recorded. Something like that. Just saying. Please enjoy. Oh yeah, and share the video so that more people can see the game, play it for yourself. You'll get to see Samori's story if you go the Honduras route, so on and so forth. And that's about it. So, until next time, I'll see you later.